Oh my goodness. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the minimum the cake talk. We're
Cake
talking
talk.
about cakes of different flavors.
There's cakes of different flavors.
Oh goodness. Yeah. So back to this new skin. Look.
I don't know if y'all have ever tried it. New Skin. Y'all the worst product in the market.
News. Yo, I swear to you, the first time I ever tried New Skin, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be all CrossFitty.
Yeah, if that's what you got to do to be in the club, I want out.
I don't want to do
That
this.
thing is terrible.
It's awful.
That it at least gets up to 600 degrees Celsius. No way. There's no human who can tell me no, Daniel. It just stayed at regular room temperature. Lies. It hit at least 600 degrees Celsius on the top of my head. I did that once and will never do it again.
Bro, that thing is terrible, bro. That was just on my hand, too. I was just like, Baka. Every bit of Jesus left.
Just walk straight out, I'm sure.
Just walked out.
Oh my gosh. I put mine on the
What the?
I put mine on my headset. I thought someone attacked me. I thought I was in a fight. I didn't know who the fight was against, but I was in a fight. New Skin. I want the old skin. Okay.
Oh.
Where the old skin at?
Yo, New Skin is crazy and it just burns. Like, it just burns. That's the new TikTok challenge right there. That right there.
Yeah,
Okay,
skin.
young kids, put new skins on your wounds. I want to see it.
And no reactions. I want to see how much I need little superficial scrapes. I need you to put that new skin. I need to see you no reaction.
No reaction to it.
The devil.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That thing heats up quick.
Yeah.
You could have fried an egg on my head. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. But, okay. That's the only thing that hurts worse than this toothache. Right. That's the only thing that hurts worse.
That's a fact, bro.
So,
Oh my gosh.
I gotta call these people tomorrow. Hey, come get every nerve in this tooth. Come take it out. I need them all gone.
Oh boy. Look at here.
Yeah, boy.
So, me and Chef have been having a conversation. First off, I'm Chocolate Thunder. That's Chocolate, aka Chef Chocolate. So nice, you gotta say it twice. With some rice.
Listen here.
Maybe some ice.
It's got some ice. Go make some rice.
Thank you, Jesus Christ.
Hallelujah.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ, I love you, God!
Shout out to my mans, yo. Shout out to my mans, yo. Poppin' Lock.
Sword of righteousness!
Yo.
Shout out to him, bro.
Yo. Did not compromise at all.
Well, he said, I'm going to stay a gangbanger.
I'm going to be a gangbanger. Just
for Jesus Christ.
Just for Jesus Christ.
The fact that he just be screaming.
Yeah.
He's screaming in a manner in which I go, he really doesn't care.
This is a fact.
At first you go, it's an
Rep
act.
your set.
Yeah. Oh, but then you go, oh no, he's really doing that.
He's really doing it. Yeah.
This is no longer gimmick.
Look at here.
This is how he is going to praise the Lord, whether whom likes it or not.
This is a fact. He got that Peter spirit in him.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So y'all mess with him if you want to.
Did y'all see that one dude that was on the corner preaching? He was an old gang member, and he was preaching, and the dude came and tried to mess with him. He said, well, why don't you come stop me then? He said, hey, look, the only thing we got out here ain't Bibles. We don't just have Bibles out here. just so we're clear. We got more than Bibles over here. We got Bibles, but like we've got more too.
Sword. He said, Lord, we got the swords.
Okay.
What do we do, Lord? We got the swords. Jesus said, nah. Come on. Yeah, y'all hold off of this. I gotta go to this cross. If not, everyone's doomed.
Yeah, he wanted them. We got the switches. The old Heavenly Father mini cards. Okay. For sure. For sure.
Oh my goodness, bro. Look at here. Crazy word.
Crazy enough for them.
Oh man. Alright, so first off, as you can clearly see, both of us are tired. Okay? We're sleepy. Yeah. But that's okay. We're gonna do what we gotta do, how we gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah.
And people been sleepy every day their whole life.
This is a fact. So, no excuses. We were talking about the greatest generation. Okay. I asked Gemini to give me 2 controversial questions. Or 2 controversial takes, let me say that. Okay. Do we want Gemini to read them out?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, Gemini.
And it's really about their offspring. The greatest generation, they're all just about dead. It's their kids.
Yeah.
The kids really are the ones that are yucky. Okay.
Let's see.
Is
it gonna read it?
Yes, X. I thought so.
They're gonna read it to me, but they decided to say nah. Well, whatever. Here we go. So, number 1, the accidental icons take. The argument the greatest generation was not uniquely moral or heroic. They were simply the beneficiaries of unprecedented historical timing and massive government interventions. The core point, this perspective argues that their legendary civic virtue and work ethic were survival adaptations forced by the Great Depression rather than inherent traits. The conflict. After winning World War II, this generation built the modern middle class using massive, identity-exclusive government handouts like the original GI Bill. The podcast question. Did the greatest generation actually possess superior moral character, or did they just benefit from the most generous government welfare programs in American history while leaving a more complicated financial legacy for their children?
And this is the greatest generation, right? This is of the guys who fought in World War II.
Yes.
All right. They had to be great. They didn't have a choice. All of them, not all, the majority of the first world countries were in a fight. So, out of necessity, they were great.
Yes.
Because if you did it, you were either going to be speaking Japanese or German. We're going to wipe off the whole English situation. They were done with that. So there were programs that came to help them after they did that thing, right? That is the deadliest conflict of human history of us, you know. So a lot of them died, a lot of them fought, and so did they deserve some of those benefits? Absolutely.
Yeah.
They definitely deserved them, in my personal opinion. Now it's about what happened with their kids is what, you know, what legacy. Well, that's a whole. I'm saying too much now, but I don't think they were just benefited for that. I think they deserve their. I believe they deserve their share.
Facts.
Just because of life circumstances, there's no good place for you to go.
Well, you know, I mean, when you think about it, you know, I do think that's one of the noblest things you can do is to lay your life down
Yes.
for the next man, for your country.
Yes.
That is a very noble act.
That is the fighter's favorite thing. Bible verse.
Yeah.
No greater love is there than to lay your life down for your brother or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
That Bible verse is played out in the fighter part. I said, come on, guys. The book's pretty big.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say, like you said, I would say that some of those handouts, so to speak,
Yes.
or programs, definitely deserves. Like I think at the bare minimum, you should supply someone in the armed services with a house and a car and a job when they get back. Like
For sure.
That's the bare minimum. Roof, transportation,
Yes.
and a job when they get back.
Yes.
Like, come on. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, there's some people who didn't steward said things well.
Raw.
And so therefore they went down whatever pathway and now they're either broke, they're on drugs, they're whatever, so on and so forth. They're struggling with mental health. Yeah.
They were.
They were, yeah, at least. So I think and I don't know. I'm not a huge I don't have a whole lot of information on it, but it seems like there's a disconnect when service members come back home. They kind of get like, welcome back home, and then you just.
Well, listen. The issue is, listen here. I don't want to make it a political conversation. It's
political, and look at here. You're political no matter how you stand. You're making a political statement, especially in this day and time. You can't get away from it.
I know that's the issue because everything you can't even have an honest conversation because you don't want to sound like a guy speaking on politics too much. But social programs are things that one group of our government like to do to help people. One group tends to look out for the larger swath of the land, and one does not.
Yep.
And military people are used to help a certain percentage of people.
Yep.
And then when they get back, they would like those funds to go back to that 1% of people.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. So we definitely need to do more for our veterans.
That's a fact.
But that's going to require the. Do you know corporate welfare is more than like regular welfare? Corporations receive more money than
Your everyday people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
That's one of the ironies of like the government, where the idea of welfare queens and people who are abusing the welfare system.
Yeah.
Whole time the majority of the money is going to corporations. People who are already like your tax dollars is literally going to build and make a whole bunch of people rich that are not you, that are not in the government.
Yep.
Like the massive corporate welfare is ridiculous, and no one goes, "Hey, those guys are broke. If you can't afford it, then don't buy it." No one's telling them that.
Yep,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but SNAP benefits, it's trying to limit what food people can and can't eat.
Yeah, but
good thing it was shut down or whatever.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, is media is so I would say pervasive. I would say invasive, because it invades people's brains and they just say whatever it says.
Mm-hmm.
Am I saying that? Oh no, we shouldn't have a limit on how much somebody is getting. No, I'm not saying that at all. I definitely think by aiding someone too much, obviously you're becoming an enabler.
Mm-hmm.
By aiding someone too much, you're stifling their ability to grow.
Yep.
One of the things that's always at the zoos: don't feed the animals. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And by no means am I calling people animals. Don't you dare say that.
Yeah.
But in comparison, if you feed the animals, they get off of the whatever diet that they have established.
Their animalistic tendencies.
Yes.
Are degraded.
Yes. Their instincts.
Yep.
Don't feed the ducks at the pond. If you feed the ducks at the pond, the ducks become dependent on you feeding them instead of being able to go get food on their own, all that good stuff.
Yes.
Dying, therefore killing themselves out.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where, and I don't think people who are getting these benefits understand that stewardship is like, all right, yeah, I might be on these benefits, but I am going to try to get off them as quickly as possible. Just because you can get into a pattern of dependency on the government instead of yourself.
Well, that's what the corporations are.
And the corporate.
That's literally their whole thing.
Yeah,
is
facts.
to use the government as much as they possibly can.
Yeah, facts.
So, yeah.
And so, and that was where I was going next. Is like these corporations, their products are so expensive, and so. You know, you got some people buying it, but a vast majority, they're not buying stuff. Stuff's going to waste, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You know, if it's foods, it's going to waste. But they need those subsidies in order to stay in business. If they don't get those subsidies...
Yeah. Exactly.
Crazy work.
It's crazy life in the jungle.
Crazy life in the jungle.
Crazy life in the jungle.
But yeah, it's. I hate it. I'm thinking about running for president in 2028.
Go for it.
YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna do it all on YouTube.
Do it.
And I'm pretty sure I can make it hit. Yeah.
let's see, the president just randomly tweets out stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Time from its own media platform.
Yep. So,
what's that next question?
that's the next question. Next question. All right. So we semi answered the first question. It says, while leaving more. Said, did the Greatest Generation actually possess superior moral character, or did they just benefit from the most generous government welfare programs in American history while leaving a more complicated financial legacy for their children? The answer is yes, they did.
Yes.
They definitely left a very complicated, very, very complicated legacy for their children. Some of those children are benefiting, but the vast majority.
Well, okay, so the Greatest Generation is the World War II fighters, and then the Boomers are after the World War II fighters.
Yeah.
So the Greatest Generation did what they did, brilliant. But then their kids are the ones who abuse the system and are still currently abusing the system. They're the ones that can't get out of the way right now. We need you to leave. They no leave.
Mm-hmm.
They are stuck on the teat of the government system. And
Forced retirement.
Mm-hmm. That's in corporation. That's in everything.
Yeah.
Right? So, Barack Obama is our youngest president. Everybody else who's been a president outside of Barack Obama are essentially a part of that boomer group. They're either old and the other older or younger boomers.
Yeah.
So we've been under the boomer rule for whatever, and our government spending has exploded because of it.
Yep.
And our debt has exploded because of it.
Yep.
And it's essentially their group of people who really, those were the guys who made it untenable.
Yep.
So there's that.
Yeah. But
So-
you know, I mean, to me, it's like I kind of compare it to NFL quarterbacks. The amount of pride and I would say stubbornness to understand, like, yeah, there's a window of you being within that greatness window. Okay. Obviously, we watched Tom Brady play till he was, what, 44?
600.
Okay.
I think he's 603 right now. He might turn 610 yesterday. As a matter of fact, he turned 617 today. Okay? That's how long Thomas Brady played. God almighty.
Yeah, look at here.
But even at him, he played with an unlimited amount of guardrails up.
This is
That helped.
fact. The man barely ever got touched. So
He did play. Look, before I see now we end up in a football conversation. Tom Brady's season in Tampa Bay when he won that Super Bowl was with the best defense in the league. Okay, and the year before that, Jameis Winston had the most passing yards in the NFL. That's what he walked into. But whatever.
yeah, all facts. All facts.
That's governmental assistance equivalent in football. It's clearly governmental assistance. Clearly.
Yeah. I mean, you know, look at here. Shout out to him for understanding the game and the teams and the players, and yeah, shout out to him for understanding that. Be like, yo, I'm gonna bust up out of New England and go down here to Tampa
Yeah.
and win me another Super Bowl.
Right off in the sunset.
Crazy work, but look, you only have a limited amount of time to be great.
We all can't be Tom Brady.
You can't all be Tom Brady. Once in a lifetime generational player. Regardless, I mean, like you said, he had amazing guardrails, but he also knew how to use those guardrails.
Yeah.
Or he recognized that he had those guardrails. He was like, I'm going to take advantage of this situation, aka
And he got
governmental assistance.
That's it. But at least he got out of the way, right?
Yeah.
He did what he did. He got out of the way. Peyton Manning got out of the way. Let me get these little wins, and then I'm good. I can leave right now.
Yeah. But I think it's also too. It's like a lot of people, they think. Sorry, going back to politics. Mitch McConnell. Look at here. That man is literally vegetable-like. Like, he's literally vegetable-like. And that man still holds a seat. He still holds a seat in our government. That is the craziest, like when
He'd be. He's just hanging on, bro.
he's hanging on. That man literally on life support, man. He's literally on life support. They won't let that man go. Let that man. He's. I know what you're gonna check. What's his age?
That's it.
You got to know. I think he's what? He's same age as Trump.
He might be 700. I don't want T-Move.
You don't want T-Move? I love T-Move.
Mitch McConnell. God, that boy's 84.
84 years old. Look at his face on there. Show it to the camera. Put it up there.
Ah!
Show it to the camera. You see, y'all see
Mitchell. Why?
Mitchell. McConnell. Let it go. First off, we need to go ahead and set a termination age. If everybody is supposed to be retired by 65, that's it for your government seat. Goodbye.
Don't get out of here.
Ride off into the sunset. Go be with your what's name, okay? Go be with your grandkids. Uh-oh.
I'm looking. Mitch McConnell's daughter, Ellie. Is she adopted?
Probably. But we need to let people go. Let that man go.
For sure, let her go.
It's crazy. We should have never let. I ain't gonna lie to you. We should have never let Biden take the presidency when he did. What was he? 70 something, 79?
Yeah. He was over there.
And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he doesn't have anything to offer. I'm saying you've got a man who's in like they try to talk about women after they hit 35 and get pregnant. Advanced maternal age. You are in advanced political age, okay?
Yeah, man.
You can no longer be in these things. You are endangering yourself and the rest of the country. Crap. Because all it took was one brain aneurysm and poof, the whole government's in shambles. All because y'all want to keep.
Mitch don't want to go be a millionaire at home.
Go! Yeah. Go play pickleball at the Y somewhere. That's
nets over there. They got all the nets and all the
They
pads.
got all the nets, all the paddles, all the balls that you want.
Yeah.
Probably need to say that.
Oh,
Probably did.
I don't want none of those balls. I know what he meant, but I know what he said too.
That's hilarious, boy. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think we need to set term limits on Congress. Y'all got to go.
But here goes one thing that's very interesting. We say that, but I'm gonna be honest. The man that the country needs to run it. I don't care what no one says. It's Bernie Sanders. That gentleman really doesn't care about making himself rich. Money has infiltrated so far into politics. We need a cleanse and someone to right the wrong. And the reason why nobody likes Bernie, or the group won't ever invite, because Bernie take money away from everybody. Bernie's the one guy, when you go look at what he was talking about in 1952, that boy still talking about the same stuff from 52 that he's talking about today. Okay? The same exact platform. And that boy don't care about no money. He's rich because he just happens to be rich. He did not try to obtain wealth. He did wealthy things and got wealthy because of it, and it was not him chasing money. The Democratic Party don't want a guy like Bernie Sanders because he's taking all y'all money away. Yeah. Y'all want all of these donors and all of that. Bernie like, I don't care about nothing. That's a dude who legitimately, if he say he want a bologna sandwich today, he's eating a bologna sandwich because that's what he wants. You got enough money to buy a steak? No, I want bologna and bread.
I want the bubble on the top.
That's it. No matter what. I'm feeling frisky, throw the egg on there. I'm feeling frisky. But that's why I look at somebody like Bernie Sanders, I'm like, man, you are literally what the country needs.
Yeah.
They will never. The 435 people in Congress, you're taking money away from 435. You're the only one who doesn't care. Like, he's the only one from the bottom of his heart.
Yeah.
I believe.
He wouldn't make it either.
He don't care. Well, because he's only going to make decisions that support the majority of the people. I don't care. Oh,
look at here.
You try to make money off of people? I'm going to double not you the contract because you're trying to make money off the people.
Yeah. Here's the deal now. Here's the deal. He wouldn't make it.
Well,
they him off so fast.
At this point, all you got to do is give him that dude the whole God's almighty.
Jump out the closet scared.
Him and Mitch probably went to school together. No, I'm going to figure out how old Bernie Sanders is. Indeed, they both 84.
Same graduating class.
Look at that boy here.
Yeah.
If that's not the mad scientist off of a TV show that we watched when we was 8, I don't know what it is. But shout out to him, brother.
This Dexter's Laboratory. Da-da. He's the smartest boy you've ever seen. But did he?
That's exactly what he looked like. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, brother. Shout out to Bernie Sanders. Shout out to Bernie, brother. It's crazy because now there's been a way. And this one of the interesting things about Bernie Sanders, he's leading a group of a small political faction inside of the Democratic Party called the Democratic Socialists. but Americans don't like the word
They
socialist.
hate the word socialist.
But this is the thing. It's like it's weird because I don't like them calling themselves that. I'm like, you're wanting people to do the research, and they won't do the research.
Exactly.
As a society, we don't like the word socialist. Don't call yourself a socialist.
Yeah.
Because if I tell you, if you look at the Nordic countries, all right, this is where that democratic socialist mentality is from. This is why they are 100% renewables. They don't care. They don't care about that oil stuff. Sucks to suck. They got it for backup, right? It's backup power stuff, but they're good. The vast majority of the citizens are good. Their health care is good. All of this stuff is good. But because you use the word socialist, you're going to scare off everybody. Now, the good thing is the younger generation, hopefully they're more apt to read and understand what the internet does, but they don't vote enough like the older people are doing. So, you see someone with like Zoran Mamdani, what he's doing with New York. Oh man, the political right hate that boy. That boy went and balanced the budget real quick and gave money and made folks, hey look, you're not taking advantage of these people anymore. You did that long enough, you ain't doing it. They hate it. That boy is going out there, out in the middle of the city, going to the Knicks game, sitting with people. He is literally like a young guy living his best life at helping people. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. But that Democratic Socialist group, it's very interesting to see.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see if they actually gain any legway. Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, don't get me wrong. That's the probably the way to go. Mm-hmm. But there's so many people who are so greedy. Like they're just so greedy. Like you already got $1 billion. Can you stop trying to get 500 million?
That's the thing. It's weird because you got to do something. Because again, the wealth gap is what's going to come to the end of our democratic experiment that we're doing. Because we are a great example of democracy on planet Earth, but we're really a young country.
Yeah.
Right. So we shall see. We got to figure out. You can't let too many people get too rich. The fact that there's a trillionaire, and understand that he sued the government because the government didn't get him enough contracts, and he expects to be bailed out by the government if things go bad. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. So, I don't know.
When you got cowards running the what's the name? Running the government. That's
I wonder how many people are going to go to jail after this presidential term. With the amount of people that need to be in jail after this, well, that's a conversation for another day.
It's absolutely a conversation for another day. All right, here's the next question. The architects of modern alienation take the argument. The cultural legacy of the greatest generation is deeply flawed because their obsession with absolute conformity, rigid safety, and hyper-individualism laid the groundwork for today's mental health crises. The core point, in their pursuit of post-war security, they pioneered the mass exodus to homogeneous, sterile suburbs. Why am I talking about suburbs? The conflict. This shift dismantled traditional, diverse urban communities and multi-generational support networks. They prioritize institutional conformity and emotional stoicism over individual expression and mental health advocacy. Podcast question. If the greatest generation was so successful at building a secure world, why did their parenting styles and societal structures create the rigid cultural conformity that triggered the massive societal fractures of the 1960s?
Read the question again.
If the greatest generation was so successful at building a secure world, why did their parenting styles and societal structures create the rigid cultural conformity that triggered the massive societal fractures of the 1960s?
I think sometimes you gotta give people grace. They built a world in which they thought was best. They were, I think we're gonna get to the hard time breed good men, good men breed good times, good time breed weak men.
Yeah.
They might have done a thing, but their inability to keep their kids working properly or give their kids a certain mindset could be a thing that caused them to steer us down the wrong path.
Yeah.
Who are the people that are steering us? Because again, it's their kids. They created a world in which their kids could buy and go to school off of part-time work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's their kids who created the world where if you are not working 50 hours a week, you're a brokey.
You're a brokey.
So the kids didn't create that system. The kids they created a system in which they allowed their kids to gain wealth, a big part of wealth. All you have to do is just be smart and do what they say.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
I mean, the 1960s did happen, right? Drugs and freedom and all of that stuff, that cultural revolution. Yes, they wanted you to be, they were rigid in trying to make sure that you acted the way that they said you were supposed to act. But, like, that was just rebellious youth.
Yeah.
And they were so concerned with their work or not wanting to give themselves the headache that just came with they're like, whatever, let those kids do it.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, and to kind of piggyback off of what it was talking about with the individualism, which we talk about all the time, that splintering of the family and family going all over the place and not having the quote unquote tribe, not having someone who is, you can't be around your kid 24/7. It's impossible. But if you have a community that is on one accord, then you're more than likely going to keep that kid on the straight and narrow. For the time being, until they get out of your house and go elsewhere and so on and so forth. Now, the problem with the question that they gave is they were talking about stoicism and so on and so forth. Most of the time, the stoicism was I wouldn't call it stoicism. I would call it. I would say it was emotionally unavailable. Like I'm going to ignore those other emotions.
yes.
For the sake of, I need to be the strong one for the family. And yes, absolutely, you as the men, you do need to be strong for the family. Okay? You and your wife cannot be both crying.
Fair.
There is a time and there's a place for you to cry. Limited time for you to have that cry it out moment. You cannot be walking around just crying all the time, guys. I'm sorry. It's just
Okay, you gotta shut up.
it's not a thing. I'm sorry. I get it.
And life doesn't care that something bad happened to you.
Life really doesn't. It really doesn't care. Nobody cares.
Yep.
Do better. That's what they're gonna say. There might be a small group out there that will be like, yeah, we care for you, but at the same time, they also have their own life that they have to deal with.
Everyone does.
So they can only take on so much. So you also have to carry your own weight. Church phrase: you're not getting into heaven off anybody else's skirt tail, whatever. I don't know.
Hey, look, they don't have buddy passes.
They don't have buddy passes in the heaven.
They don't have them.
You don't have them. They're not happening. If you don't confess that Jesus is Lord, hey, look at here. You can't. I can't give you my ticket.
For sure. I think there might be buddy passes to hell, though.
There is definitely buddy passes there. Look,
nobody passes into heaven.
Look at here.
They got 2 firsts in hell.
4 guys just got sentenced to life without parole.
Yuck.
All because one dude got killed. Okay? All 4 of them?
Oh, 4.
All 4 of them. 4 to 1. That don't equal out. It don't equal out. I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. They probably deserve some sort of time. Don't get me wrong. But all 4 of them got life without parole.
Cooked.
There are absolutely buddy passes to hell.
Yeah, none to heaven though.
The devil will gladly have you down there with him. Glad. He's so happy. So happy you're here. He's gonna beat the fire out of you. Literally. And then, again, you gotta what's the name on your own. But I think that's the other part is like people are like, oh, but what if you need help? Yeah, that's okay. You can get help. Nobody say don't get help.
Yeah.
And carry your own cross. You gotta carry your own cross. That's your cross to carry.
For sure.
Ain't nobody else's.
That's for sure.
The societal fractures of the 1960s. That was like you said, those drugs and partying, the peace, the peace.
They want a piece?
No, yeah, they want a piece, all right.
Listen here, man.
They want a piece of cheeks. Free love.
Look, man. European society is a war society. These guys just like to fight all the time. So folks is trying not to fight.
But yeah, make love, not war.
They said, "Come on, let me crack your buns. We don't gotta fight. We can just crack."
Crack your buns.
Just crack your buns.
That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work.
It can be all right. It can all be so simple. Oh, that was on.
Look, bro, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's what it was. Let's get these drugs.
Yeah.
We cracking backs. Crack.
Come on, shorty.
chiropractic.
No, it was very much chiropractic. All right, some ladies' backs still have not recovered yet. Okay, they turn that girl every which way but loose. This is one of my favorite sayings. He turned me every way but loose. I love that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. But what is that?
Greatest generation.
No. I was just out here dying.
Well, like you said, the only solution to fixing it is somebody's got to be radical.
Yeah. Or just pull it back a little bit, because as a society we've been so. It's crazy because the developed world was leaning towards the right or towards the left, or excuse me, towards the right in authoritarian rule. And then here recently, the world's kind of been going back to kind of some liberal-ish values.
They're going. Look here.
I think they're starting to realize, hey, those same people, those same corporations, they're taking advantage of the Argentines, the Peruvians, the Americans, the Canadians, the Eastern Europeans, the Nordics. We can't let them keep doing that to all of us.
Look, here's the deal. I feel like this current regime has tried to course correct, but they've course corrected in the most dangerous way possible. Co-opting my God's name. Stop it.
Yeah, don't.
And what's going to happen is it's going to go. And then it's going to come all the way back over here.
Yeah, gotta watch how people be using that boy JC.
Stop using his name.
Just tell us your thoughts. Don't give us his. I don't want to hear JC's thoughts from a lot of people.
Yeah, because you don't really know his thoughts.
Yeah, you don't.
Please.
No.
No, Brodies.
Not Brodies. So that's it?
That's it. I think that's it.
Until next time, y'all.
Minimally edit.
Okay, so.
This is
Love, love, love. Gang, gang, gang.